You're listening to Corrupted, the Corrupted Podcast.
I paid a hooker named Yolanda. She could suck ass.
Like the moment when the alarm clock.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
alarm.
yeah.
Can I lead in with something?
Okay.
Just real quick.
Okay, yes.
What's about to be played by Ken is poetic justice for everyone that came down on me on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere on social media on me. Now you're finally getting to pull back the curtain and understand why I don't like Tommy. Go ahead, Ken.
I get it. There's some people that love you.
Question for you. You said I could, message you one time and ask you for something if I ever needed something. One time, would you ever donate $150 because I want to get this on my channel, a new segment for my channel, and I was wondering if you would help me out with this and keep this between me and you. Don't tell any like Joe or anybody else that I asked you for this. I feel bad for asking you for this. But would you be able to donate? But if you can't, I understand. I know you donate a lot to Joe, but it'd just be one time asking for this big donation like this, and you can even put it like on my PayPal, and I could take it off from there. And I will, when here's the thing. When I get this item that I'm getting, I'll give you a big shout out and saying that you were the funder behind this item.
Stop it right there. Stop it right there. So Tommy says, don't tell anybody that you're going to give me this money, that I asked you for this money. But when you buy me this thing I want you to buy me, I'm going to come out and tell everybody that you gave me this money for this thing.
Hey, he's going to give him a big shout out to the 1,000 views on his 110,000 sub channel.
Really gonna I've been getting messages, and Ken has been getting messages from tons of people. And we're not joking. When I say this, and listen, I want to also start this by saying, and I know that we're done with the suck fest, but listen, we're on Corrupted now. People are hearing it there for the first time. I am friends with Tommy. I love Tommy. We spoke with Tommy just a few minutes ago live for all the patrons. He agreed that it was okay to play all this audio. We're gonna help him with this situation. I like Tommy. Justin does not like Tommy
at all.
But Justin, you know what? You got to admit, he does. He's
balling though.
He has balls and he has thick skin. You got to admit that.
No, he does not have thick skin.
Well,
where do you come off saying he has thick skin? Have you heard in the past 2 weeks on the channel?
Look what he's letting us play.
You're paying him $150 fucking dollars.
Okay, well, okay, so yes, we're gonna get him this match. But anyway, here's what.
Right.
After countless people have come to me complaining about him messaging them or saying things about me or them or whatever the fuck, we were on the call getting ready to do Corrupted, and Tommy called in, but Ken didn't take the call, so then he did take Tommy's call, and this is what happened. Hold on your hats, folks.
It's about to get bumpy.
Oh, no.
Hang on, I gotta get a beer.
Oh, my God.
Gonna smoke.
Oh, God, you're calling him?
Oh, you're calling him.
Let me hit the record button. Hold on. Well, now, Ken's calling him because he called him, so he's calling him back.
Hit the record button. Quick.
Tell him you're recording. Can you hear us?
No.
Okay, good. Tell him, oh, by the way, just legally I have to tell you this is being recorded. What's up, Tommy?
We're so excited right now.
I know,
Look what D Moon said. Look what D Moon said.
Hey, Ken.
Hey.
Hey, man, you guys did a good show tonight.
Thank you. What's going on?
Not much. I'm just chilling.
I just want to let you know you're being recorded.
That was when he told me he was recorded. Just want to let you know you're being recorded. Oh, I'm fucking dead, bro. Play that again.
Show tonight.
Thank you. What's going on?
Not much. I'm just chilling. Just
I just want to let you know you're being recorded.
What? I'm just chilling.
He goes, oh.
And been watching videos on Facebook and just been hanging out, you know. And
anybody for money? Wow.
I see
wait, can you go back like 10 seconds? What did he say right there, Ken?
I don't know what Ken just whispered to him, but let's see. Hold on.
Say it again. Oh my God! If he said what I think he said, I missed that the first time around.
Been hanging out, you know.
Here comes.
And
anybody for money?
He said asking everybody for money.
Asking everybody for money? Oh my God.
Wow.
I see you had Justin Bailey on.
Oh
God. Here we go. Yeah. He was on.
What did he say? Did he hear?
None. He was just hanging out with us.
I didn't bother calling in.
What?
I didn't bother calling in when he came in. I let that run its course. If anybody ever tweets him and says, dude, Bailey, Tommy was talking about punching you in the head and he mentioned your son's name.
Which has someone for money.
Oh, here we go.
I bet you. What
oh
do you
my
bet?
God.
What do you bet tomorrow when Monetize This is going on? Somebody's going to say to Bailey in the chat, hey, Tommy, did you watch the Foul Mouth? Hey, Bailey, did you watch Foul Mouth? Did you hear the part where Tommy was talking about your son?
Oh, what do you mean?
What do you say about my son?
That's his son's name is Arrow. One of his sons is named Arrow.
Oh, damn it, that's my daughter. What a fuck up.
And you said that on the show?
Yeah, I said, we talked about this. I said I was going to be babysitting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to babysit, and then I was going to take
That's when you said you were Yeah, you said you were babysitting his kids, right?
You're going to babysit my daughter?
I say, now watch this little Arrow. Punch him right in the head.
Oh my God.
Your father.
Oh no.
What
are you saying? You're going to tell the kid, hey, watch me beat up your father?
I think.
And he just laughs after that.
Oh my God.
I don't think we're friends anymore.
Jeez.
You should ask someone.
What a fucking psychopath.
Did you like my rap song? Because
No!
I can't believe this.
Because you said you were
He
muting
doesn't know
everybody.
we're on the phone.
I was trying to.
Did you like when I asked D Moon for $150? Oh no!
Oh shit!
Oh
actually,
no!
I didn't really hear it, man, because Skype isn't that great, dude. I can't hear when there's music on. I can't hear other people really. You know?
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude! Oh no!
I was talking about I don't want to fuck with you.
Told you we had to edit it.
Oh, dude, don't want to fuck.
I fucking told you, man. I told you we had to edit it.
When you do it.
I told you I had to cut it up, man.
No.
You didn't let me cut it up.
Fuck with you, Justin Bailey. If you want to mess with me, gonna put you in the ring. Oh, I don't want to fuck.
Ken's face right now on Skype is like you were just. Ken is like crippling.
Destroyed right now. Do Ken realizes how bad this is? Oh, people, if this isn't enough reason to stay a patron, you're hearing shit that is so raw and uncut, it's ridiculous.
Look at Ken, he's fucking crippling right now. All right, let's go back
to it. Like, oh, we're done. Show canceled.
I can edit that out of the audio form later.
Bailey, but you're gonna put you in the ring, gonna put you in the foul, give you an F5, give you a spear.
By the way, Leah was leaning next to my headphones the whole time listening to this, like laughing, like fucking.
I heard her going.
Yeah, she was like, yes.
I know she was eating this up. She was like, dude, me and Leah are the same. We were just eating all this up.
Leah, you could hear you go, yes. I'm not. I swear to God.
Like, yes.
Can you hear me?
Here's the rest of it. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Everything you want.
It's just not amazing.
You punch me in the head, doesn't say, oh, I don't want to fuck with you, Justin Bailey. You want to mess with me, mess with my credits, mess with my say, call me fake and everything. You was
He just calls you to rap about Bailey sometimes.
Does he do that a lot, Ken?
Like he just calls you up and starts shitting on Bailey in a rap song to you like it's a
Be
joke?
honest right now. Does he just call up and randomly talk shit about me?
He doesn't.
I don't believe it.
I changed my phone number. I changed my cell phone number because of him. I'm not joking. I love Tommy, but I changed it, man.
Nothing
bitching, bitch.
Killer. You fucking them, you keeping them, you eating them a bum, man. Squirrel eater, squirrel fucker, bum. I don't want to fuck with you, baby.
The best part is this whole time, like, you should see Ken's face in the Skype when he was talking to him. He's just like, your face is, you're making the cringiest face, like you want to fucking, like somebody just fed you shit you had to eat. That's the look on your face.
And Ken also didn't know what was coming next, and none of us did.
All right, relax.
It sucks.
It gets better.
In your face to me. I don't want to fuck with you, Justin Bieber.
Burping shit all over yourself while you're rapping. Go ahead.
That's it's gonna be interesting. Monday or Tuesday, we're gonna be getting some rain and wind, maybe, from the hurricane.
Oh, no.
I'm just hoping, dude. Back in the day, before I was a YouTuber.
Oh no!
What happened?
Oh my God! No!
What happened?
I missed hurricane. It came through Florida.
Hope the hurricane falls on you.
And it came up, and what it did is it just dropped.
You want to start a fire in the forest?
Oh no!
And we had floods, dude. We had like every.
You had floods there?
No.
Yeah, we had floods.
Put out the fire.
Rivers.
Do you think it was enough flooding to, like, put out a whole forest fire? Or something?
No. Yeah, we had floods, like big floods. The house is getting washed away.
Yeah.
In this one part of Asheville, they had a hoity-toity McDonald's, really fancy.
Yeah. Have you been into that McDonald's? Have you sucked guys off in that McDonald's?
I've been there once. It's like really fancy.
God.
No, but I'm saying, have you been like inside the McDonald's bathroom and sucked guys off?
McDonald's? No, I haven't. I've never had a chance to go.
What happens here? I don't remember. What Ken?
Fucked up right now, dude. He's so fucked up.
Ken is broken right now. Ken, what happens next?
The shit we're playing right now is groundbreaking, and I think Ken's realizing it now.
Ken, what happens next? Is Ken there?
Is Ken okay?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh my God, this was you guys' idea.
What?
Hey, you're buying a fucking mask for him
press
now.
the record button.
Hey, you're buying a fuck. Hey, I told you.
Fuck, dude.
We were recording before that happened. Ken, you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You gonna be alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, if you can't say it in private, don't say it in private if you can't say it in public. You know? Come on.
I agree with that.
You gotta be real.
What we do here on Corrupted.
What did I say? I'll say everything in public that I've said. Swear to God. Swear to God, I'll say. Don't make me go. I'll fucking trade you one shot for one shot on that motherfucking other person.
We better just play the bit. Play the bit.
All right, there we go.
Let's move along.
I think Ken might. I think he might die like tonight. Like Ken looks really stressed out right now.
Dude.
On there.
What happened to the McDonald's part? You seem to be getting nervous at this part.
No, I'm not nervous.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right. The end of these things. You fucking all made me do this.
On the doctor's appointments and seeing it, but during the flood, it was over the top, and it busted up the windows, and the baby grand piano inside of this McDonald's.
Are you telling me you fucked the baby grand piano, Tommy?
What?
Tommy, you didn't hear me?
Like,
You were cutting out.
Are you telling me that you had a baby grand tomato and fucked it?
No, I said there was a baby grand piano inside of this McDonald's, and it busted out of the McDonald's and was flowing down the river.
Hey,
you not want to kill yourself when you're on the phone with him.
You ever talk to that guy D Moon at all?
Oh God.
Yes, I'll tell you straight up. I asked him for 150.
What are you talking about?
I'm recording this. I'm recording this whole thing. We can play this. Fucking idiots.
I said if he was to donate that money, I would have him sponsored.
Where's Bailey? Why did Bailey leave? Where did Bailey go?
I'm here.
Oh, your like camera went off.
Oh shit, my bad. I didn't know it turned off. Probably timed out.
Yeah, I thought you fucking just exploded and like your camera blew up because of it.
Dude, I'm good.
Right now, Ken is pretending to be an eagle flying away.
It is bad. I know what we're reacting to. It is bad.
Video, and I would show the item that I purchased that he gave me the money on that as a sponsor of that video.
Oh my
God! Oh, this is the best part. This is the best part. $150
thing you wanted.
This is the best part. This is the best part. Listen to this. This is where we find out what Tommy wants, why he's been asking people who listen to my show and asking people who donate to my show for money. This is when we find out what Tommy wants.
It's like a clown mask. It's like a
oh my God!
Listen to Leah. Oh my God! Listen to this.
As a sponsor of that video.
What is this thing he wants to buy?
What is this thing he wanted?
He wants to do a bit
on
like a reoccurring thing on his channel with it.
Yeah, he wants to do a bit with it. This is gold, though. Listen to this. Listen to this, everybody.
He wants to fuck it.
Shh, here it comes.
Gave me the money on that as a sponsor of that video.
What is this thing he wants to buy?
What is this thing you wanted?
It's like a clown mask. It's like a frightening mask, and you can wear it, and you look like a psychotic clown. I was gonna try to. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Dude, I'll give him the $150 so we can play this whole fucking thing on the air. Tell him I'll give him $150. We can play this whole fucking thing.
I would buy the costume.
That's the funniest part. When you find out he's been going around asking fucking donators and patrons for $150. Why have you been doing this? Because I want to buy a clown mask.
Listen, I don't care if you hate Tommy. I don't care if you hate Tommy. If you love Tommy, whatever the case is, you gotta fucking say that he is one funny motherfucker.
I fucking love Tommy for this. Like, I fucking do. Like, this is why I love him, man. Because who the fuck else? Like,
just like no one else can come up with shit like this but Tommy.
It's
man.
like a clown mask. It's like a frightening.
Oh my God!
Dude, Ken's reaction when he says that, Ken goes, "Oh my God!"
That was what Leah did in the background. She was like, "Oh my God!" That was listen to Leah.
I used to have a character, and you look like a psychotic clown. I was gonna try to. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Dude, I'll give him the $150 so we can play this whole fucking thing on the air. Tell him I'll give him $150. We can play this whole fucking thing.
I would buy the costume. Hello, Justin here.
Listen to how hard it is for me and Ken to breathe right now. It's great.
Did you know I used to have a character? I call him the Hobo. And the idea was,
I'm telling you, like weeks of people, days and days and tweets of people saying, Tommy asked me for this and whatever the fuck, and then and then it was Leah that came to the realization. She goes, wait a minute, Leah's the one that said, wait a minute, what does he want? Like, why does he need this money? And then it's like, oh, this mask.
I need this mask.
I can't even fucking deal with this shit. Sorry, I can't stop laughing, Leah.
It was back in the day when I did characters on my channel, and I forgot about him, and then I just remembered. I can't remember what I called him, but he was a bum, basically, and he broke into my house every single time.
Tommy, is this what you're telling me that the guy you told me the other day that D-Move sent you a message like
right? Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we found out like that he's been messaging like everybody, right? Like so many different people or whatever, like, hey, hope you still like me and stuff like that. Which, I can't blame him because the wheel thing happened and everything. So like everybody that's ever donated, he's like, I guess he's been like messaging like, hey, you could come on my show and things like that. And it all ended with with him the other day. But I'm telling you, man, multiple different people have come forward to me, and the fact that we find out that it's a fucking clown mask after all this. It's a fucking clown mask.
Only Tommy, I swear.
I fucking can't even deal with this.
It's not money to live. It's always money for masks and championship belts and
Take it out of the playlist live.
Turn around and ask him for a donation.
I didn't know. I just.
Oh, this is funny too when you tell him like, oh, you know, you're gonna sound.
Would go and set yourself up like that, like.
I thought I was cool with him. I didn't know. I just. I just said that this item I wanted to get for my channel. It had to be normal. Like I tagged her in there, and
like he doesn't think that I have it. He told me that different. That's the type of different that people start worrying about something.
Where's the 8?
They claimed, and the idea of mask. I said if he was to donate, gave me the money, mask. It's like a clown mask. It's like a frightening. Mask.
That's definitely the clip though, right there. That fucking dude. When he says it's a clown mask, I fucking come unglued, bro.
I want to go home. I want to go home. Cure me.
That video.
What is this thing he wants to buy?
What is this thing you wanted?
It's like a clown mask. It's like a frightening mask, and you can wear it and you look like a psychotic clown. I was gonna
Dude, I'll give him the $150 so we can play this whole fucking thing on the air. All right. Well, welcome to Corrupted episode 15, everybody.
But there's a lot more to that. We're not going to stop there.
Well, there's a lot of boring too. There's a lot of boring in it too. So we're gonna cut that up so it's like wicked funny. Like we're gonna cut that up so it's like fucking funny to funny to funny. What else was there? Because it's like there's a lot more in this, and it's like,
dude, you missed. All right.
What did I miss?
I mean, there's some other parts in there where he talks about you, he talks about me.
Yeah, he said like you're a shithead, and he's told.
Maybe he was talking to. Oh yeah, you missed the part where he was talking about how he sucked that guy off one time.
Oh yeah, he admitted he was gay. Yeah.
I was just kidding. Tom.
No, he like started telling us about like he didn't masturbate. But anyway, yeah, I mean, listen. Here, the bottom line is there's a lot of there's like 25 more minutes, but like there's only 5 minutes of funny in that 25. Like I don't want to sit if we sit here, it's gonna be a lot of like okay, like. All right, you know what I mean? So let's move on to the shit to do the rest of the show, especially for people on iTunes who probably don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, who is this guy? Why, what the hell is this? I mean,
if you want to see who he is, go on to YouTube right now. Put in Tommy NC20.
Go to the registeredsexoffenders.com.
Oh, no. Come on. No, but I got to give seriously, I got to give kudos to Tommy for playing with us there. I mean, sure, he got something out of it, but you know, he still, even before he got something out of it, he did kind of say we could play it anyway.
He did.
But I'm
very surprised.
But I just wanted to nail it down that we had it, man. I'm like a fucking, you know, I'm a fair playing reporter type here.
And kudos to Tommy for asking for money again.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, he did.
Well, no, I
know I offered.
You know, yeah, you know, Ken did offer it. Yeah.
I'm not talking about the money from you guys.
Oh.
People. There were people in the chat that said they would pay. Like, I'm not saying they have to do anything, but I'm just saying.
I want to ask the people in the chat: is there anybody out there that Tommy has asked for money here in this chat?
You know what though? I'm not kidding. Some people were like, "Dude, I'll give you the money. Play the clip." Like people were that. I mean, seriously, like people were like that crazy about it. Somebody said they'd up their Patreon. Like it was crazy. But I legit just wanted to play because it's so fucking funny. I'm telling Tommy like, my God, this is funny. When he says that it's for the mask, I mean, that part just killed. That's the funniest thing to me ever.
Because he kept saying item.
Yeah, there's this
and
item.
And Bailey goes, what is the fucking item? And then I heard someone else, I think it was you, Joe, goes, ask him. So that's what I was like, what is the item?
Well, it's a clown mask.
It was me. I for sure thought he was going to say something like some camera thing or something. I did not expect that at all.
A new suit.
Yeah, and you had another suit.
I was thinking along the lines of what you just said, a new camera.
Some more suits and ties. He can get to smell like piss. Okay, we can move on. Done.
All right. Oh my God, that was good though.
I don't want to work with a hippo no more.
Oh. Oh my God.
That's why we started late, people. We were getting an exclusive, groundbreaking bit.
But I'm gonna edit that so it's hilarious. Like I'm gonna edit like all the points like tomorrow, and it's gonna be so fucking perfect. It's gonna be. Are we
gonna play this on Monetize This or something?
Yeah, when I get the edited clip, because then we'll cut out all the stuff where like it's not funny. Like where you and Ken and Tommy are just talking like it's not funny. You know what I mean? Like when it's funny, that's like funny part after funny part. Like okay, here's where he made the joke about this. Here's where he made the joke about that. Here's where Tommy says this. Here's where Tommy says that. Like I want it to be like bang, 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 like it's so fucking funny. But tonight it was just so raw that it was like okay, because then we started talking like on the call, like he started talking about nothing, and then he sang for like 3 minutes, and like that wasn't funny. Like it wasn't even funny. Like we were sitting there on the call, actually like actually you hung up on him.
Saying words.
Wait a minute though, you hung up on him when he was singing, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Ken, you hung up on him, and then he was like, "What happened?" And
he was laughing.
It was when he was laughing.
He's laughing.
That's right.
Oh my god!
He called back.
He started laughing like a psycho.
Ken goes, "What'd you do? Laugh into the phone and hang up?"
You laughed to hit the fucking button on the phone.
That was fucking funny, actually. He started laughing like the mask will be great because I'll be able to terrify people or something, and then he goes. And he just kept doing that, and he's on the phone with you, and you just hung up on him. You're like, all right, fucking laugh in my head.
Yeah, kid goes, if you're gonna laugh like an asshole, I'm just gonna hang up.
Yeah. Oh no! And I go, dude, did you hang up on him? And then Ken's like, yeah, fuck it, like what the fuck? And then he called you back, and you were like, yeah, would you laugh to made the phone hang up?
Hey, you know what's great is tomorrow about midday when Joe gets around to editing this, he's gonna realize how much more funny shit there was to go. And it's gonna be messages like, you guys, you have no idea how much more funny shit's on that call.
I'm gonna put it up on Patreon so the patrons can just listen to it, and then we'll play it on Monetize This next week, or Saturday. Oh shit, that's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
We'll be playing. I guess we'll be playing it tomorrow night. But I'm gonna put it up
in less than 24 hours, actually.
Yeah. The second I have it edited, though, I'm gonna put it up in audio form for the patrons, so you guys can just binge listen to it at your will. Corrupted episode 15. What's up, everybody? Hope you're listening on iTunes. If you're listening for free this far along, hopefully it's free. I don't know.
Episode 15, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
15 weeks, my friend.
And we had we had a few purchases on the website. We don't get a lot of purchases, but we had like 7 this week, which was pretty good.
Shit.
The fact that it's there, man, and it's getting buys, it's a good enough reason to at least keep it up. That people there is an audience out there that do want that shit through the website.
My voice is so fucked, guys. I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna sound like shit. I mean, dude, listen. Like when I got to the stadium today, the ring, because I did the wrestling show today, the owner was like, "We need to get this other show recorded like really badly," and I was like, "All right, but you want me to call a 3-hour show up in the booth here, like, and then go out and call another show like live? Like I'm gonna lose my voice," I told him, and like he was just kind of like, "Well, we got to get it done," like, and I was like, "All right." So for the 4th time, I called the Hardy Boys match, and I'm just like sick of calling it. Like I'm fucking seen it a bunch, and it's no fun at all. It was fun when I was there. I had so much excitement, and JD was sitting next to me. That was actually JD's first time calling a wrestling match ever. He was sitting right next to me. If I could go back in time, I would have slapped him and told him to get off the booth, but we can't do that.
When did this happen? Tonight?
Well, yeah, tonight. So, well, no, we had the video, but they fucked up the audio at the show. With the Hardy Boys show from like 7 months ago.
Oh, okay. That's actually what I was getting ready to ask you. I thought you meant you called the Hardys match tonight.
No. Tonight was Tonight was Mick Foley and Billy Gunn and 2 steel cage matches and Gangrel versus TK O'Ryan and Vinny Marseglia.
So Mick Foley is officially no longer signed to WWE? Yeah,
at least right now he's not. I don't even know if he has a Legends deal right now. He's just not. He planned to leave for his surgery and then leave, Not to say he couldn't come back at some point, but it's funny, I sat down next to Mick, and I've been kind of helping, because I always just like to help as much as I can. In fact, they fucking need help. I'm running around doing all these things that I shouldn't even be doing, that other people should be doing. Like, for instance, when I get there, like, I come out, and, like, Billy Gunn sits down, and it's like, nobody's there for Billy. Billy's like, do I have photos here? Like, do we have... How does the line work? What's going on? Usually like people take care of that.
And you're kind of orchestrating that?
Yeah, so I'm like, well, hold on a minute, Billy. And I go and I figure everything out. And Billy remembers me from Florida, so he's cool. Billy's a cool dude, but he kind of just like, no bullshit. Like, has a short. Billy Gunn has like a short fucking tolerance for bullshit. Yeah, like not just like not like he gets mad, but just like he tunes you completely out. Like if you're not saying something fucking relevant or he doesn't like the looks of you, like you're gonna get fucking yesed and okayed and whatever the fuck. Like, cause it's what he did to me until.
Well, he's Mr. Ass, man.
He kind of is, but it's almost like you don't exist to him. It's the weirdest thing. But in Florida, once I mentioned, "Hey, Road Dogg said to be good to me." And I was just laughing, like, "Hey, Road Dogg told you to be good to me, just so you know." And I was like, "Huh, fuck you," type of thing, just fucking around with him. And like, "Yeah, I'm a big fan of you, whatever." But he was like, "Oh shit," he's like, "Oh cool." And then like when I mentioned to him about seeing him in '98, like his eyes perked up, and I was like, "Yeah, the ring was tiny and it was like fucked up for you guys, like, and the stage rotates." And he was just like, "Oh yeah," and then he like went into all this shit with me and it was cool. But I noticed before that there's like a force field of like, "Yeah, what do you want signed? Okay, cool. See you later." But like once I said all that, we got in. Like he became like, "Oh, this guy knows kind of what he's talking about. Cool." But tonight, like he kind of forgot that all over again. So like I had to like the first 3 interactions I had with him, he was like didn't give a shit. Like okay, yeah, whatever, I don't care.
You should have asked him what Chuck Palumbo's dick tasted like.
Oh my god. See, I think he's the type that if I said that,
he'd probably knock you the fuck out.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, like he would be like, "Hey, you want to get fucking bitch slapped?" And then like you'd be like, and then if you said to him like, "Oh, I'm just fucking around, Billy." "Oh yeah," wham, and I feel like he'd slap you then. I dead honest. Like, you think Billy Gunn's a fun like loving dude? I think he might whoop somebody's ass for fucking speaking a little bit outside the box. Like, I'm not kidding. I enjoyed him though, and he's nice to me. But like I can tell there's like a force field there. But he's a good guy. Just chilled out, very serious about working out. I think he's kind of like one of those old school gym guys. Which like
is he still pretty in shape for his age?
He was doing jump rope, like 100 jump rope things, like before the fucking match. He's ripped. He was a good.
Because he's in it. He's 50 now, right? Isn't he like 50?
Oh my god, I don't think so. He's like 46, maybe. I don't know, 45.
Oh, okay, my bad. For some reason, I thought he was like. I thought he was much older than Road Dogg.
Maybe he is. I thought Road Dogg was older, but.
I can check real quick.
Billy Gunn was born in 1963. He's 53. Damn. Okay. You're right.
Well, I just knew he was older than Road Dogg.
Bro, 53. I mean, he looks like...
Well, you remember, man, he came in and, like, seriously, he was in like, what, 93, 94 with Bart, man, as the Smoking Guns. He was there early.
He looks 43.
Yeah, he looks good for his age.
He looks fucking 43. But, okay, so he was cool. Chavo Guerrero was great. Chavo Guerrero...
He's a cool dude, Chavo.
I had not met him in person, but he remembered...
I heard he's pretty humble. Is that true?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's awesome. He's cool. He was cool when he was on the show, too. We had him on the show. I mean, we never aired the episode because the laptop...
The audio was fucked up, wasn't it?
Yeah, the audio was fucked up. I interviewed him, and then Dave Rosa interviewed him, and we both got good sound bites, but he remembered being on the show. He was like... Because I was like, Joe Cronin, and then... He was like, "Oh yeah, I remember coming on. Yeah, because the 2 guys interviewed me." And I'm like, yeah, I interviewed you, then the other guy did. And I said, "Yeah, the other guy's dead now." But because it was Dave Rose that interviewed him. I just looked up at Ken's screen.
He's in a bear's cave roasting over a fire.
The way Ken has his arm drenched or draped around the mic made it look like you look like a pumpkin.
A pumpkin like this?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Like, you look like a pumpkin.
Why does he look like a pumpkin?
I don't know. I looked up and I went, "Why is there a pumpkin on the screen?" Then
probably
I realized
the
it was
faggy-ass Islanders colors.
No, he's got all orange on.
Fucking, You
look like a fucking pumpkin, bro.
He's so... I just, every time I mention those gay colors for his New York teams.
Fucking asshole.
I gotta tell you too, Jeremy in the chat.
I love you, bro. You look at him.
Jeremy in the Jesus Christ. Jeremy was there tonight. He's in the chat right now. He was there. Mick Foley was begging like people for coffee practically. Like, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, he like wanted a coffee so bad, and he was like, "Can someone can I get like?" He was like Tommy begging people for the money for the mask. He was like Mick Foley was begging people for fucking coffee.
Did he not go and buy a coffee? I'm confused.
So So I couldn't go because any minute we could be starting, and I was doing a million things, and Jeremy was there, and I go, "Dude, I was like, man, I'm thinking like if we get someone to get Mick Foley coffee, like he looks like he's gonna pass out. Like Foley was looking like he had signed a million things and he was looking like he was gonna fall over. Like,
are you the bitch boy at these events or something?
I'm not supposed to be doing anything. I just like doing it because I like being able to speak with the wrestlers and find out what's really going on and help out because they just need help. But sure. I don't have to be the bitch boy. But yeah, I'm sure some of the wrestlers probably think like, is this the water boy? And it's like, because then sometimes I'm like, well, I'm a commentator, and they're like, oh, what the fuck?
Well, then go get me coffee.
Like, go get me a water, you fuck. But no, I said, well, Mick, I got some friends here. We'll see if we can do something. And Jeremy was like, I'll go get him the coffee. I live around here. I know this whole place. This one right around the corner. And I'm like, really?
Oh, he was wanting somebody to leave and go get him a coffee.
Yeah, because there was no coffee there. They weren't serving it anywhere in this ballpark. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Okay.
I'm like, there ain't one fucking coffee maker? Like, even in the fucking trainer's room, bro, we got Mick Foley here. Is there a fucking trainer's room with a coffee maker somewhere? I'll go in someone's...
Yeah, they don't have like a Keurig in like an office or something?
That's what I was thinking. And I actually went through one of the offices downstairs. I'm like...
What do you do? Have to like run out to like a Dunkin' or...
yeah, and dude... The show
Cumberland Farms or some shit?
The show is about to start. He got like a $20 general admission seat, so we got him a seat next to ringside, so that's cool. I was like, yeah, dude, we'll get you fucking on the floor, like, if you do this. So I quickly said that to one of the guys. I was like, hey, I'm going to put my buddy on the floor here, because he just fucking did a bunch of shit for us. So he went out and got the coffee for Mick. Mick was like, oh, shit, you're awesome. Well, then
he went to Cumberland Farms and got him some coffee.
No, he went to Dunkin' Donuts, and Mick wanted some weird, like, pumpkin syrup and, like, something else. Like, and I was like, I've never heard of Dunkin' Donuts having that. Apparently they did.
What is it, a pumpkin spice latte?
Well, that was the second thing he wanted. There was something else that he asked for that I'd really never heard of. I couldn't even fucking believe it.
I want some pumpkin and opium and heroin.
Joe, could you get me? Well, that's Mick is very nice, soft spoken. He's like, Joe, if you could do that, Joe, gosh.
He just stops there. I would really appreciate it. Gosh.
But
gosh. Oh no.
And so the question mark, you're just like, Mick, were you gonna say something else? But huh? Who are you? What's your name?
No, it was this. It was maple.
I fell out of the cell.
Maple
That's
with
my lawyer.
Maple with half syrup, extra shot espresso.
God damn.
Also milk and 2 Splendors.
What?
That's what Foley's rolling with.
Oh, Foley's come on, man. His fucking soon-to-be son-in-law is a freak.
Oh, God. Yeah, you're right, actually.
Soon-to-be freak. He is a freak.
To listen to full 2-hour episodes of Corrupted Podcast, please visit patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. By supporting with at least $2 a month, you'll get full access to every single episode of Corrupted Podcast, plus be able to listen to the live recordings of it with behind-the-scenes stuff that other people don't hear. And of course, you'll get it delivered right to your Patreon and email account the second that the episode is rendered and up and available for other patrons. And of course, for just the $2 at least a month, you will be supporting the show and help keep it going. Corrupted Podcast, available on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Listen to free samples of Corrupted Podcast on youtube.com/Corrupted Podcast and on iTunes. All the links are down below or in the information box of this video. And if for some reason you can't stand Patreon, then episodes will be available for individual purchase right here on YouTube and on the website that will be launching soon.